Yes, today's topic is about, it's a very important topic for women, and it's about the heart and the womb's presence. It's about the heart and the womb's connection, and with that connection comes a deeper awareness. And eventually, the heart and womb unites as one. Yes? So, as we know, not just through our childhood, not just through our society, religion, family, everybody has his own beliefs, and the beliefs tend to run through the family, generations of beliefs, we can say. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the truth, yeah? It's a belief, it's a concept, depending maybe which country you come from, how open your family was throughout your upbringing. Also generations of suppression, generations of abuse, created traumas, created pain, suffering, and created overall distortion. It is a distorted energy field that we tend to live through it. And only by bringing at first attention to, then the whole healing process starts. Because the healing process, it is simply you becoming aware of you. Where if you ask a question, where do you give most of your energy to? Throughout the days, throughout your life, where do you give of your most potent energies within you? Where do they go? Where is your focus point in your life? You see, and many times we recognize that we drift everywhere else, but not here. And so, the first step is first into the heart. And how do we come into the heart? By first seeing the mind and all the problems it creates, and to start bringing more a sense of awareness, observation, and to drop into the heart. Last week we did a very beautiful practice, which is also continuing with today's session, about our higher self. And our higher self is also the gateway into a deep heart, into a deep inner wisdom, into the heart, and then eventually dropping even deeper into your womb's presence, into your womb's space. So first, one must be able to see the mind, see all the streams of thought, whatever the mind or thought brings to you, to see it and say, okay, enough of giving attention to you. And most of the time, the mind is based on fear, separation, unworthiness, disempowerment, always feeling I'm not enough. Yeah, so the mind has these qualities of separation and limitedness. So if you question, okay, where is my heart and where is my mind? Well, this is a very good reference point when your mind is in your way. And so then the next step would be to bring your awareness into your heart. You drop the mind and you bring it into the heart. And here we start a beautiful, let's say, path into ourself of bringing more self-love. And what does self-love mean? Because even a bad thought about yourself is already away from you. Yeah, it's already distant from you. It's bringing also harm to you. So even a single thought, which is disempowering, you should not give that any power anymore, and instead focus on how to cultivate more self-love. Because self-love is knowing your boundaries, is being true to yourself, not running away from any fears that you might, want to keep by the side, so the heart stays a bit protected and closed, These are all aspects of how we are not loving ourselves. So self-love brings also being true to our heart. And simply to start acknowledging the heart. To feel. Not to be afraid to feel. Because whatever your heart is sensing, well, that you must actually hold it to heal it with your attention and love. See, the heart has qualities of compassion, of love, of joy, of serenity, of unity. And these we must focus on these qualities to not just improve, but to step out of the limited self into the unlimited self, into the higher self, into the I am presence, and into your soul. So these are always a much bigger version of you, and your heart expands as big as that as well. So when you cultivate love within you, you respect yourself, and you start bringing more attention to what your heart is saying to you. And not to fear facing your own emotions or facing your own fears. Because that fear, with your love and attention, you will start to clean it. And then at one point you realize, fear wasn't even real. It was just a bubble of energy in the way, not allowing us to move forward. So there's many practices of how you can bring more attention to you, to your heart, by bringing softness, cultivating compassion, more inner love and self-love, nurturing yourself, not judging yourself. Sometimes we're too harsh on ourselves, but instead focus on the good qualities, so that will balance out you. It will allow you to balance yourself by focusing on the beauty and the beautiful qualities that are already within you. You see, many times I ask a question very spontaneously, and people get shocked a bit. And I ask, like, okay, tell me what beautiful qualities are within you. What do you see so beautiful within you? What qualities you have of love within you? And instantly, you know, we step back and it's like, oh, it's a bit difficult, you know, to see the qualities within us because we're so focused on what is wrong or what we don't have enough or what we're searching for. We're searching for love, you know, like anything we do, it's about love. You know, we search for that love. It's like an inner place within us strives to fulfill itself with love. But yet, we look for it in 1,000 places, and actually, it begins from here. So, when you fully grasp what I'm speaking of, you know, when this takes practice, of course, meditation and time to be with you more and more. And eventually you drop into the womb. Now the womb is a generator of creation. But at the same time, it is very unknown. It's like hidden, it's like the womb of the universe within you, and it's quite unknown when we speak of the presence of the womb within. So, to really embody the presence of the womb, it must first connect with the heart. And the heart drops. You see, we drop from the mind into the heart. And that takes some time, yes, of practice to function from a place of heart. And it has a lot of strength and power as well. And at some point, you drop even deeper. You drop into the unknownness within you, but yet it is this great force that is all about creation. I'm not speaking of just a child here, yeah? It is a place within us that once you are able to fully connect with your womb area, with your sacral center, here you will find a force, yeah, which is actually also sexual energy. Now, sexual energy in itself, it is quite distorted, yes, it is distorted through the input and through the past. And through society, and through religion, and through friends, and through past relationships, distorted. It is a place of desire, it is a place of addiction, obsession. So this is when the distortion is seen, is simply seen. So purification of sexual energy is very important to purify. And when you purify, you cleanse what is old. You cleanse what is not needed and what doesn't serve you. It could be shame, it could be fears, anxieties. These are all parts of these also conditionings of life experience, simply life experience as well, without going into any deeper specifications. So your light of awareness, your love from your heart can already heal any distortion within our womb. But of course, first we must connect. So first you connect, and you might feel, oh, it's like kind of like an object or something. I'm not able to even look within or even feel or even sense. Of course, because there is great numbness. And numbness also came along because we have lived in separation. You see, the heart separate than sexual energy or creative energy. And by practice, by meditation, by even energetic forms, even dynamic practices, Kundalini purification, Kundalini awakening, then these two centers will align, like the chakras align and reconnect, and they become one. So when you function, it functions as one, not as anything separate. And to be able to function as one, right, complete unity, one needs to purify all the old beliefs. And what holds you, or what you hold, is what keeps you separate. So I'm sure each and every one of us have something in the way. You could see this as a resistance towards something, a problem that always keeps occurring in your life. Life overall shows you. You know, life shows you, because life, in a way, unfolds in perfection. You might not see that it is perfect, but from a higher perspective, life unfolds in perfection. So even if it's a difficult moment, that is unfolding to you in its highest perfection. And the reason for that is for you to see what is actually within you that needs to be cleared out of the way. So it could come in forms of relationships. It could come in forms of maybe work-related. Or else it could come in a form of your home, your house, situation. It could come in many, many different forms. And for you, like the homework is to recognize the patterns that keep occurring. Because that pattern, we see many times we get tangled up in the surface of the stories. But yet, not inquiring a bit deeper, because that life story of yours, beneath it, has a specific energy. And that is where you need to bring your attention to. And only from that deeper place of recognition, then you can heal it by completing that cycle, by completing that vibration that you still resonate on. So you can do your own practice, and of course life also shows us the way as well. Because life mirrors exactly what we need to see. Take a few breaths to breathe into your heart, to guide your breath into the heart space. Breathe through the nose, exhale from the mouth. Allow the mind to step to your side so you can drop your attention all into the heart center. Instantly you can feel a presence. You can feel your heart instantly. Take a moment to feel how the heart feels, to be connected with you. As you bring your awareness and shine your light on your heart, it already brings you closer, closer to you. Step slightly further, deeper into the heart. Bring your awareness to the center and further to the back side of your heart. As you bring all your attention to the back, take a few breaths from here and soften your heart space. Bring openness, receptivity, and a very gentle feminine energy around it. Expand your heart as you breathe and illuminate your heart. Illuminate your heart with pink light. Pink light is a vibration of unconditional love. Wrap around your heart with this pink light and keep softening the heart space. And bring the heart space closer to you, more alive and real. And bring more brightness shining through your heart. And with the next breath, guide this light, this pink light, down to your womb. If you wish to place your hands on your womb, feel free to do so. The touch allows you to connect. And guiding this pink light with this inner sense of love, softness, nurture, and openness. You can also place a gentle smile within you to receive, to learn to receive love, kindness, gentleness, and all these beautiful feminine qualities that are already within you. You can take a moment to feel your womb, to feel the feeling of the womb itself. Also guiding this pink light, just like a rose quartz, the crystal rose quartz, and wrap around your womb with this unconditional love, to hold your womb with love, to embrace all the cycles that the womb goes through, to nurture at every given moment, and to purify to clear anything that's in your way, so you can then connect with the creative force of energy within you. Now bring one hand, left hand on your heart, right hand on the womb. Inhale from the heart through your left hand, and exhale into the heart through your right hand and down to the womb. Inhale back up into the heart and circulate with your exhalation through your hands, through the arms, into the womb, and creating a beautiful circuit of energy, reconnecting your chakras with full awareness, with the intention to reconnect, to unite as one. With your breath, now visualize golden light with your breath, from your heart to the womb and back. So this circuit of energy becomes stronger and heals any separation, heals any distortion, and returns all back to love. Take few breaths to feel this energy moving through you. Uniting and aligning, returning in union within yourself. Take a breath from the nose. Exhale out any heaviness. Release. And one more time. Take a moment with yourself. A moment of self-love. And the strength, loving kindness energies around you. Gently, as you release your hands from the heart and womb, placing your hands together to the heart center. A moment of gratitude and appreciation to you. How beautiful that is. Feels good to give to you. All the love you ever wanted is right here inside you already.